Okay, I promised I was only gonna do one tournament, and that's what I did. I also collected money from the land that we have here in province. So now we have 18.7k denars. Borcha. Oh yes, I was gonna buy him a horse once I got done with that, just so I had enough money. I mean, that wasn't really a problem. It's not like, oh, that horse actually would cost that much. It's ridiculous. It's not even that fast. It's just armored to all hell. But yeah, what kind of horse was I gonna give this man? I think we'll just stick around with let's do the heavy one. Okay. Let's give that to Borcha, and then we will have everyone that we would possibly want as far as companions and whatnot. So that's nice. Now we're set in that regard. Okay, so that means I want to move closer to Ravadine just so I can see whether or not I can buy this bow that I really want. And then if we can get that, then it's gonna make our adventures that much more sweet. Okay, where are these enemies? There's deserters up there. Ooh, and they're all on horses. Those would make some wonderful prisoners. Did we want to do that? Oh, and look what kind of prisoners they have. They've got decent cavalry. Okay. I think we're definitely going to try this. Alright. Let's see whether or not we get a bad start. Which is a total possibility. Yeah, we only have 95 troops still gunning for this. Yes, that's... Well, we can use this to our advantage, because they are going to be all cavalry, and they will not be nearly as useful in this particular terrain. Okay, aim to them. Have that. Let's tighten these units up a little bit more. Alright, so they're off in the distance. I think you can sort of tell some sort of movement all the way down there. Let's go ahead and have our infantry step through. Oh, Borcha's still as infantry, and Rolf is. What? Apparently, I never changed that, and that's not ideal. Oh well. I'm sure that they won't be completely consumed. Yes, they've got units with half cataphract. I'm probably only going to be able to hit their horses. But then I have this. Yes! Even with just hitting their horse, it's still a strong, strong hit. Oh, that actually did damage to him. But yes, we can use this terrain to our advantage, because otherwise they would be able to steamroll, and that would not be ideal. Block, block, block! Okay. Swing! Knocked down. Haha! Good work. Yes, we're actually sustaining some casualties here, and that's... Ugh. Well, I mean, going into this, I was pretty much aware that that would be the case. Because no matter the battle playing field, they are still fairly strong units. Any sort of cavalry really is. But it looks like we still managed to be the victor. Let's see how much damage we suffered. 15 units were dead. A couple of Huskarlar, some gridmen. That's a shame. And we only wounded 3 of their units. So that's not... we could have done better. However, now I have some of these units which are strong and worthy for our force. Okay, yeah. Chevalier. Whoa. Oh. I really hope that didn't pop as ridiculous as I thought it was, but yeah, I'd completely knocked the mic out, and that that could have been a lot worse. Luckily, it's affixed pretty strong, so I don't have to worry about it that much. I got some Chevalier. Yeah. Okay, well. And, oh, slave drivers. We need to push them up to the forefront. Okay, do we want to pick off any of these units? Maybe some Vougiers? No, not really. Nothing of that interests me that much. Rather some more Bigamanders. Some more Gridmen. And another Komet. And we got a Masterwork Squire Sword. Ooh, this is actually a pretty decent weapon. I'm sure we can give that to somebody. And also with that, and I think everything else is pretty much not really too worried about. I was just having a word with Palantinus Lezelid after our last battle. It strikes me the man has got a good head on his shoulders. War, like any other affair, requires careful planning and preparation and a firm grasp of strategic principles. All other things being equal, the best trained army will win the battle. Oh, so yeah, he likes Lezelit, even though he's kind of a tough trainer. Very good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the reason that I picked most of these units is because they have some sort of synergy, and it definitely helps out keeping morale up and whatnot. Okay, was it Borcha? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Get a lion up a level. I like having a lion as a vassal. And we'll see once we finally come to that. Let's get him some archery. Oh, did I? Oh, I did not. I put that into Power Strike. But I wanted him to go ahead and have a bow. Hence me putting all this points into archery. Okay, but I don't think that we have one on hand, so we're gonna have to get that for him. Correct? No, wrong. Yes. Correct. Okay. However, we have some items that we can go ahead and bestow upon a very worthy noble. Okay. Claythie needs a helmet. Let's do a Matheld. Yes. And I want to give her that sword. Because she's... Oh, she can't even use it. Oh, I guess it does have strength of 11. So, yes, that's... Then we should give that to... What, a lion? Because he has that strength, yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that for him. He just needs some better armor in general, but yeah. We will get to that eventually. Alright. Well, I want to go to some of the places in Nordland. Well, eventually. We'll stop by Suno first. But I want to go there so I can pick up some more Nord units. See by the vines and terraces of the hillside that I'm near home. I have no wish to see my family, so I'll linger outside these walls if you go in town. Sure that you will understand. It's the Vale of Suno. Closer to anywhere in Colradia than the old Colrad Empire. Suno, never forget the insult, yes. But yes, Ferentis was the one who killed his brother, so that's why he's kind of hanging back. He doesn't really want to be seen around. Ooh. Yes, a good old heavy full plate armor, but we're not gonna get that. Reinforced iron greaves, 39 to that. Now that's some defense. Third Cherbourg, I mean, we could give to somebody if we really wanted to. But I don't know. Just a coat of plates. Just fairly simple. Get that standard helmet. Well, I don't think, yeah, we're not gonna do anything with that. I think, yes, we're just gonna continue on. Maybe see if we can sell these units. Yeah, Bunduk we're never gonna have. This mercenary burger sounds delicious. He's got a golden dog, if I'm not mistaken. Which is that very spiky weapon on his back. It's a very useful tool when you're fighting knights. Or so goes the history. Alright, let's see if we can head to, I guess, Ambien for now. Hopefully it doesn't put us to sleep. Let's go. So, yeah, there was a... Who's that? Rhodok Republic against the Saranids, if I'm not mistaken? Was that the... You know, it just flashed by my screen. Or was it the Nords and the... Well, they've been at war for a while, but yeah, I think that's who it was. Okay, well, that's kind of as per usual. However, soon, once we decide that we're going to start doing prison breaks, which is a lot of fun, then them staying at war will be of use to us. Okay, now we got a full party. Rikslander, Vigamadur, okay. Alright, now let's head to Ravadine and see whether or not we can buy one of my favorite weapons. Swadia and Nords have a trade agreement. Okay, that now, I do love the Heavy Crow Hammer. No, that is an amazing weapon as well. The war bows we're not going to deal with. I feel like kind of buying that for somebody because it's very useful. And the mallet is kind of a ridiculous weapon. It's very impractical. It's speed of 65. I mean, that has a little bit shorter range, but it's basically the same speed. This Manhunter Maul, on the other hand, it's not quite as strong, but it's got the range. That's very necessary. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything there that we really need. Let's see if there's no ransom broker. Oh, that's a shame. I don't want to... Well, I can't pick up any of those units because I'm full on the party. So, although we will be heading off into the direction of Kira, Rivachek, and Kudan, just so we can look for the weapon that I've been looking for, we will go ahead and see whether or not people have... Okay, so the Vigors have some prisoners, as do the Nords, and that's about it. So we're going to ask around and see who's imprisoned. And see... I believe there should be somebody there. No? Okay. Well, let's just go up to Kura. We'll see who's imprisoned. We'll see whether or not they have family. And we'll see whether or not those family want to give us a quest to free them. Because if that happens, then we get a lot more experience and relation bonuses, and it's just better for the entire team. So let's talk to Naldera. Maybe he knows. Do I know you? Skeezics Dankweed. Fame runs before you. And you're telling me. Okay, so... Hire a company of mercenaries? No, I'm not interested. We don't fight for any man other than ourselves. Okay, so who's a prisoner? Malaysia is. And he's at Nudar Castle. Okay, so who else? Gastya is at Nudar Castle, so they're all at the same place. So, okay. Nudar, or no, Gastya and Malaysia. So, oh, I forget if they were boyars or whatever. Okay, I don't think any of them were Nyazas, though. So I guess that they were Posadniks, then. Okay, Posadnik Malaysia. He has no family, so we're probably not going to be able to get anything out of that. But Gastya, Mariga, if we could talk to him. Bulgaru might also help. Okay. Mariga and... Okay. Let's find Mariga, because I think that he's gonna be the one that wants to give us that quest. Okay, so he's traveling to Rivacheg. Now, where we would be heading eventually is Nudar Castle, which is right there. Yes, it's Nordland. Okay, but let's see if we can finally sell these prisoners. Get them off of my back. 532, not the most. But then also, Black Warbow. Come on. No, nothing. Just another mallet, another heavy great hammer. Ah. Bollocks. Alright, well. Apparently he who we need to see will be heading in this direction, so let's go ahead and see if we can get a hold of him. Apparently there's tundra bandits around here. I have not seen them, but... Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, a giant block of units. Oh, that is not a giant block of units, but this is Mariga. We need to talk to him. Do I know you? Why doesn't anybody know me? Okay, but yes, this is what we want. So yeah, he's bringing that up. Alright, well, yeah, well, we can definitely give it a try. We're gonna break into that prison. I think it's a plan. So, but first we want to stop by Rivacheg. Oh, and then Milana Kalisa. So yeah, things are happening. Okay, but let's see if we can get this weapon. Oh, look at that power draw though. There's no way. I could get the cracked Black Warbow, which I think for now will stave it off because yeah, I don't see us ever getting that power draw. But as you can see, it is an incredible weapon. It's a little bit slower, but it's ridiculously strong. So I think we're gonna buy this very much weaker version just because it has piercing damage, which is what we really want. It's a lot slower, but, well, them's the breaks if you're trying to build or buy a better weapon. So we're gonna spend a decent chunk of change outfitting with that. And then, yeah, let's get some more foodstuffs. That'll do for now. But okay, as of now, the plan is to head to Nudar Castle. Well, first to... Ooh, Michin has to get unlooted. And as we... Oh, behold the Rock of Rivacheg, the strongest fortress in Colradia. My father was one of those who held the line there against the Nords when they first tried to push inland from the coast. Hordes would sail up the river in their longships. The townsmen of the coast would stop them. And yes, and they had to pay a Nord Guild, which has another thing from history-ish, kind of, whatever. Similar to something that's actually from history. Okay, so there's some deserters. I mean, we could take them on pretty easily, so... but they're going in the wrong direction, so never mind. I was thinking that might be a little bit of fun. But let's see if we can do this prison break. Okay, there's... Yes, these deserters, though. We gotta wait until Michin gets unlooted, so we might as well fart around a little bit and see whether or not this is gonna be a decent enough fight. Where are you going? Come back here. How are they moving so fast? Okay. This shouldn't be terribly hard, I don't think. I don't think that they have range capabilities, but they could very well, and that might change up the game a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and throw them there. We've got our huge force of units. Let's set up and see whether or not they're going to be throwing anything at us. But yes, all of those shields. Makes it very hard to win. Okay, don't run in front of me like that. That is not good. Okay, it doesn't look like they do. So we're gonna go ahead and launch arrow after arrow into their lines. Ooh, but now we've got to go ahead and break, because otherwise our forces are gonna get completely decimated, because they are pretty strong. Haha, 105 damage. So see the strength of Skeezics. The lord of... well, he's not really the lord of anything right now. Not yet. Now we have this huge cluster. We have our line of archeries. Line of archeries, yes, let's see. Correct term. Oh, I'm so filled with burps. It's not really good when you're trying to record, you know? Okay, we only wounded 9 of them, but I can only hold 10, so I guess it's not too terrible. But we did lose, what, 10 units? Yikes. But that's... you've got to cut your teeth, you know? Otherwise, we'll never get better. So let's go ahead and... Ymira and Borsha have a level. So I don't know if we can give that to somebody or not. That's not a very good sword. That's a shame. Okay. Yes, Lezelet also likes Artimeter. Professional soldier. But yes, and he's got the wisdom. So yeah, they like each other, so that's good. Helps us out. That hat is so silly. Oh gosh. She needs to get stronger quickly. Was there anything else I was gonna do? Athletics, shield. She's gonna need shield eventually, so go ahead and build that up. Yeah, she starts out with 20 weapon proficiency of basically everything, so not exactly your strongest unit. I mean, what can you really expect though from her? I mean, it's not like she was trained for warrior fighting or fighting in general, so you know, it's not really her fault per se. Okay, but him, let's get some power draw just so we can eventually use that bow. And he hasn't used any of his weapons really. I don't know how he ended up leveling, but I guess maybe he managed to kill somebody with that tiny little dagger. But let's go ahead and bump up what he's going to be using. Now let's see, he's got that, so we might as well equip him with that gear, and then we can go ahead and give him this. So that'll make him a little bit more deadly, which is, of course, what we want from our units. Okay, we're down to about 13.4 thousand. And Metchin is still not back up, but we're going to need that. We're going to need to be able to walk into that town so that we can finally break out the units from here. And I don't want to go into too much detail. It's not really a secret or anything, it's just, you know, I'd rather show and not tell. Alright, I'll just ride around the forest aimlessly until then. We level up our units. Ooh, I really hope that this does not take that long, because I am gunning to get this done so that we can finally show how fun a prison break is. Because it's fun and you get so much relation with units. But we'll stop by MBN for now. Pick up some more units. 104 out of 106. I mean, we don't have to worry about having a bigger party anymore because we have all of the... That was a whole bunch of stuff. I probably should have paid attention to that. I'm sorry. But yes, now we have plenty of Nordbundir. So maybe there's like some sea raiders or something around here? Here's some people. We got Viger Ratniks and Vougiers. Ooh. Now that's a fight where we're probably going to lose some units. So, I guess let's give it a shot. Because right now we're just aimlessly waiting for Mitchin to finally get back. Oh, and we need more food. Nice mustache. Ooh. Why do I keep on clicking that? I'm never gonna do that. Alright. Then we can get a little bit of renown for this. Alright, see that? What looks like a storm cloud up ahead from all these riding units. And why are they not heading over here? It's not smart. Ooh, I'm getting shot at. Because these are horse archers that we're facing. Oh, complete miss. What? How did that not work? Ooh, and oh no. My horse is not meant for taking that much hit. But luckily we're actually doing pretty well, so I can't be that worried as long as I don't end up dying. Because I'm gonna need all the health for when we finally do this oft-mentioned prison break. What? There's only 5 damage done. Not enough. Oh no! You bastard! You have wounded the future king of Calradia. Well, I didn't do nearly as much as I could, but the Huskarl got the last kill, so he's probably going to become a gridman. I mean, one would imagine. So, I don't know which is going to be worth more. The Ratniks or the Einkleping. Whatever. Okay. Bigamadurs, some Gridmans, some Huskarls. Oh, we didn't lose that many units. I got kind of wounded, which, you know, was not ideal for me, but, well, them's the breaks. Palatinus Mira acquitted herself well in that fight back there. A fine, modest maiden she is, if I dare say so myself. Were she of noble blood, I might ask for her hand. It is a pity that she is a merchant's daughter. Speaking with her is a pleasant way to pass time on the march. Hey, I am the son of a merchant. I don't know how I feel about that. Very good. But regardless, I'll let you say what you want there, Mr. Noble Dude. We'll get you that level. Because we're probably going to outfit him with that armor. I like making him a vassal. And I know I've already mentioned that. But so that's sort of what I've got designs on for now. Need some more power draw. Does he? He doesn't have a bow. Wait, does he? I didn't give him that? I would have thought that would have been one of the first things that I did. No, he's amazingly vacant. But yeah, once he can wear that gothic yellow plate armor. He needs a helmet, though. He needs a lot of things, but go ahead and throw that Gridman to level. Alright. We'll see how long it actually takes that for... What? We'll see how long it actually takes for that to, you know, finally get unlooted. It might take a ridiculously long amount of time. Would have thought that by now it would have been fine, considering it doesn't... Oh, no, I guess it does kind of look burnt down. Well, let's see if we can find some Sea Raiders, or some... Everybody's going in that direction. See if we can find something like that. But that's one of the reasons that it's nice not to have a faction or something to support, so that you can go do these quests and get a little bit more experience, get some more relation with some folks. It's nice for that. Get some more renown, I guess, most importantly. A little bit of food. Nothing too drastic. But I believe we have... Oh, we got a belligerent drunk. That kind of clashes. You need to pick... Well, I guess he's drunk, so... Maybe he's not the best at choosing his clothes. Oh, well, Rolf got to him before I could. Put that away. It's intimidating. Oh, but there's a ransom broker. Yes. 1878. Well, that's actually a decent amount, so that's nice. But yeah, once we actually get our own flags and colors and whatnot, then they won't be just wearing red and black. They'll actually be wearing whatever it is that we pick. But we got his sword as well. Okay, so that's still... Yes. Let's see if we can do something while we're just, you know, basically pissing away time. I guess we could head in the direction of Tyr, see whether or not we can buy some more food, because we're gonna need that for sure. Alright. That works. Yeah, it's actually not that bad of prices. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy all of that. Why not? We've got the capital. Speaking of money, let's see whether or not we got... Okay, so that's still in the works. Gosh, it's not that much money. It sucks. Should be able to get more from that. Well, I don't know. Maybe in a couple of weeks we'll... yeah, just bring up what I already saw. We'll be selling those acres and buying acres somewhere else. I don't know. Something like that. Might be a possibility. Still nothing. Ah, yes! Okay, finally. I was about to go to sleep, man. Like, ugh. Now you're finally doing something. Let's head to Metchin. We won't recruit anybody as of yet. We're only, like, very, very close to the unit limit, so I'm not that worried about it. We need to talk to the elder. I need you to set a large fire on the outskirts of the village. Fire, sir? Fires are dangerous. Alright. Why would you want such a thing? I have my reasons, and you will have yours. We'll give him 300 denars, and then he'll light that fire. Because that means that we can go ahead and go in. Which is exactly what we will do.